Hello and welcome all my ninjas, little warriors, and newcomers to this channel. I am Roy, and Ninjas 80, and today I will be reviewing the Mattel Masters of the Universe 2000X Disco Skeletor. And to be honest, I never even knew Skeletor had anything to do with disco dancing. But I guess he likes to hang out with Disco Inferno, aka Glenn Galberti and John Travolta, on his downtime. But anyway, let's get on with this review. Here we have the Mattel Masters of the Universe 2000X Disco Skeletor in all of his disco fever glory, baby. Because, well, I guess he's feeling Saturday Night Fever on a Monday, or it could be a random Tuesday, or whatever day of the week it is you're watching this. But anyway, as you can see, he is sporting a very awesome, very cool black, purple, and gold color scheme. Also kind of reminds me of Mardi Gras colors a little bit. But anyway, bringing him close so we can get a good look at that bony face of his. And you can see he is nicely detailed. And we can see his very evil looking blood red eyes in there as well, looking really awesome. Of course, if you turn him to the back, as you can see, the front of his chest is kind of like a very shiny metallic bluish purple, but when we turn him around, his back is just flat black, and we do have a button sticking out his back, and that is for a play feature that this one has, but I will be getting to that in a bit. And also, he does kind of have almost, I don't know if that's like a Mayan sort of looking design he has on his belt, on his loincloth or whatever he's wearing, like his skirt armor, I guess that's what you call it. And of course he's also wearing his harness armor as well, and he has his signature crossbones in it. And also we do kind of see like this bat design on his harness and his chest armor harness as well. And I accidentally dropped this Havoc stuff, but I got it. We also notice he is wearing some wrist armor, and he is also wearing some shin and knee armor as well. And his armored harness or harness armor is removable, but I'm not removing mine. Mine has been on ever since I bought him, and I did get this one brand new. I bought him at Fred's on like clearance. He was like really cheap when I got him. It was like, I think it was like around like 2008-ish. I was like an older teen in high school. So yeah, I really don't have a whole lot of Masters of the Universe 2000X figures. Like the only like other three that I have, which would be two He-Mans and another Skeletor, I got like secondhand, and they're not complete. This one is complete, although I no longer have his original packaging, and that is long gone. But anyway, yeah, I just as well talk in my normal voice now. But anyway, we do have the Sword of Power that goes into this little notch in the back of his harness, so we can store it on his back. So we do kind of like have this these two halves of, I believe, the Sword of Power. Either this is, I think it's, if he
like he stole the Sword of Power from He-Man and he split it in half, or this is like before it becomes He-Man's sword. I'm not sure. I still gotta kind of do a more of a deeper dive into the Masters of the Universe series to really figure out what this sword is. If you do know, please let me know in the comments. I know what Masters of the Universe is. I wasn't around in the 80s, but I did have exposure to it as a kid. I used to take books out of the library about it, and I've seen a couple of the old episodes from the 80s on TV a couple of times when I was really, really little. And I've also kind of watched the 2000X series when I was younger as well, but that was so long ago. But yeah, I'm just kind of getting back into it. Well, the resurgence of it, because I'm watching the Revelation series on Netflix. But anyway, I do have some new Masters of the Universe figures coming in my latest Big Bad Toy Store figure haul, and that will not be my last haul. That will not be my last figure haul from Big Bad Toy Store that includes Masters of the Universe figures. But anyway, this does come apart. It does become 2 halves. So I believe this might be the Power Sword, because I've seen some about because I've heard stories and stuff about the Power Sword splitting. So I guess this might be another a different form of the Power Sword. Still not sure by this point, but I guess I'll just call it Skeletor's sword right now. So I'm just gonna slip that in his hand, so you could just put it in his hand like that, and we have his Havoc staff as well, so we can take his Havoc staff out of his hand, and of course we do have the ram's hand on it, and of course the Havoc staff, the ram's head, is articulated, so we can move it all the way around if we want to. And also, it's nicely detailed, by the way. If you look at it, it's got some good detail. Far as articulation with this figure, the head really doesn't move up and down at all, but we can do a full 360 cranium revolvus in the opposite way. And we do have hinges in the shoulders, so we can bring the shoulders out into a T-pose kind of, and bring them back down. And we could also swivel them around a full 360 as well. And as you can see, his other arm is very ratchety and clicky. That's because of the play feature on the right arm. When you push this button, he's supposed to be swinging the sword, I guess. So you can press that button, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, he just threw it. But anyway, put it back in this harness so we don't lose anything. We also do have a wrist swivel, so we do have that. And also, his hips can kick forward about this much, back about that much. Same is true with the other leg and back, and also we can split out about that much. So articulation with the older 2000X figures is fairly outdated by today's standards, but I still think it's a cool figure. I still like him. And also, I am getting the new Eternia He-Man and Skeletor. I believe that's what they're called. And the one that one of them I'm getting, he has human feet. Unlike the 80 Skeletor that has 3 quad feet. Yeah, this one also has human feet. So the feet on the new Eternia Skeletor kind of reminds me of the feet on the 2000X Skeletor as well. So, but anyway, if I have to give this figure a final score, I'm not going to be holding the lack of articulation against it, so I'm not going to be taking anything away from it for lacking articulation, being its outdated figure. So I'm definitely going to be cutting it some leeway. So I really gotta, look at it for a product of its time. So if I have to give this one a final score, based on detail, articulation, and playability, for its time, I'm gonna have to give it a 10 out of 10 because this one is what I've heard is kind of a rarity, and yeah, the chances of me actually finding this, in a Fred's dollar store, when I actually got it was fairly low, but I did. I really wasn't looking for anything too. I really wasn't looking for this in particular, but it caught my eye on that day, and I just bought it because it looked like a really cool figure. And I didn't really have any good Skeletor figures, so I grabbed this one. Although I knew this wasn't like his normal colors, but I don't know, something about it. This one just called to me, and I grabbed them, and it was like, this one's pretty cool, and I really appreciate them. Now I also I was just watching um channel, Kelly Peterson was doing a review on the Mondo version of that one, which is a Mondo exclusive. That one also looks really cool, but I'm glad I got this one when I did. I'm glad I found him when I did. But anyway, guys, that pretty much concludes it for this review. I hope you all enjoyed it. As always, thank you guys all so much for watching. Thank you for your time, your viewership is much appreciated. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And to wrap it all up, stay safe, take care, God bless, stay positive, stay powered up, and peace out.